Good evening. Good evening, Espresso. Look who we've got.
Evening.
Evening. Special guest Kay. And definitely one of my favourite Kays. Special Kay. Evening, Ashley. I haven't even done my date yet today. I've just...
Oh,
there you go.
Look, you're making me drink.
Oh, yes. And so you've got white wine. What have you got in there? Do you know?
Sauvignon Blanc.
Sauvignon
Don't
Blanc.
ask me what brand. Don't ask me what brand. It's just a bottle, and I just grabbed it and went for the wine.
I can see it's wine and it's white and it's in your glass, and that is all good.
Not for long. Might be my glass for long. I'm a bit of a fish when it comes to drink. That's why I don't drink that often.
I'm gonna get number 11 of the. I was already on a snowball, but that's like an hors d'oeuvre thing. That's like having, I don't know, it's like having a crisp or something, isn't it? That's number 11.
When I saw you before you went live and you were drinking that, Shelley, I thought you was on some like healthy drink thing. I'm like, you're going to tell me it's like some protein drink or something.
Yeah, healthy drink. Well, I've got a white, and it's a white Pinot Grigio. I'll tell you what, I might, since I'm not going to be on tomorrow and Sunday. Going to be busy tomorrow and Sunday, so I'm going to open some more doors. Let's see if I can get jackpot and get something I want to drink. I a red. That's another white. Sauvignon Blanc. Right, unlucky for some. Where's 30? Bingo. Bingalo. Got a Merlot. So, one Sauvignon Blanc, one Pinot Grigio. I'm to be honest, I think it's. I don't know if it's good value or not, but I like the calendar.
You know what though, right? You know, like everyone says, and what you say, right? It's like we're split at birth. There's so many similarities. Yeah. You can take that red stuff.
Oh yeah, I know.
I can say it on here. Right, my brother for my birthday bought me a really expensive bottle of red wine. Really, really expensive.
Oh, really?
I ended up giving it to my friend. I ate the truffles that were in it, because there were truffles in it, so I ate them. But it was really expensive. I just can't stand stuff.
That's funny. So he doesn't realise you don't drink red then?
No.
Just, this morning, neighbour came around and said, it's grey bin. I was like, what? He said, do you put your red bin out? I was like, oh my God, because I remember having a right old rant because I didn't take my electricals last week, and I tried to put them out again this week. And I was like, Tom said, don't take it this week, it's going in the grey bin. Like, well, there was not even their week to take it. So it's like, I was so like joyous to put my boxes out. Put them out week early. Who is in? Good evening, Kristen. Good evening, Julie. Good evening, Kirsten. Evening, Rosie. Evening, Rebecca. Evening, Mike. I think that's us all caught up. Did you see Kirsten? Somebody said K for Kirsten for giving us this Advent alphabet. And I'm a bit more on the ball. I wrote down some K's last night. I think I've actually got a full house of K's. Because then I started thinking about, God, you could make it all resellers, couldn't you? Because we've got Karen, got Cola Flipper. I think I ran out then. Oh, no, I've lost my list. Oh, what's the point of doing that and then not? Oh, sorry, I've got it. Right. Yeah, so have you got any Ks, Karen?
Well, I was thinking about this because I put a lot of thought into this in the 5 minutes before. I said, okay, I'll come on with you. And I was thinking lovely little things like fluffy things like koala bears. They look so cuddly. Never seen one up close and personal, but they do look really nice and cuddly. And then I thought, the Kemp brothers, Martin and Gary Kemp, they've got to be favourites. They've got to find a K, haven't they?
That's, yes, nice one. Well, they are cuddly in a different way. Yeah. Did you see that koala in the Christmas tree? No. In Australia, they brought. I don't think it wasn't even a real tree. I don't know how. It was it was an artificial tree, and they had it around, and then they had to call the koala people because there was a koala somehow got in and hung onto the tree. I was a bit confused about it all. Yeah. Bless him. Right, I've got a K. Well, we've already got Karen. I'll give you another one, which is Kopparberg, Swedish cider.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Yes. Like the lime and strawberry, or kiwi and strawberry. I forget. No, kiwi and strawberry, isn't it? Do you like that one? Yes. Nice one. Have we got any K's in the chat? Christine Graham said knees, knockers and knackers. Do you mean knickers? Fair enough. Good choices. Ashley K is hard. All I can think of is kangaroos. I don't even like them. Scary as and can fight. Okay. Oh, Vacatena, what about kale for Lex? Yes. Tom's into kale as well. We did some we were playing a game around our friends and it was something to do with letters. I can't remember what we were playing, but he said it was like things you can put in a sandwich, and he said, and it was kale. He said kale, and people were like, you don't have kale sandwiches. He was going, yeah, I have kale sandwiches. And they next time, well, one time when we had another like games night, they said, I'm just going to eat my sandwiches and have these kale sandwiches. He's very spurious with his. Oh, Maud, is there any caviar in the fridge?
Nope.
Can you go and get it? I was going to do a show and tell because on mine, I'll rattle through them, was Copperberg, Kit Kat Chunky.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Chunky's better than the normal Kit Kat because you get proper.
It's not a Kit Kat, is it? It's just
It is. It is still like Kit Kat, but it's better.
It doesn't snap, does it?
Wait, you can chunk it off. I'm going to do two of that.
What's
Right,
the
yes.
one that doesn't have a halfway?
It doesn't say caviar on it, it just says kales. Is it? That's weird. Anyway, this stuff.
It's
Caviar we like. It's Swedish fish paste. It's called caviar with a K.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't actually say caviar anyway. It just says.
Yeah.
Oh, is that Swedish for caviar? How do you say that?
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, that stuff. Gorgeous. Yeah, Maud was. Where were you? She was at what do you call it? Nursery or something once. Nestle, you know, or around her friends. Oh, would you like to have your sandwiches and shit? Caviar? Like, and they thought, what? It's a paste. It's a fish paste.
Wait, I look at it Swedish or
no, and here's one I'm sure you might enjoy, agree with. Krispy Kremes.
Oh.
Yeah. When I thought about it, I thought actually there's a good amount of K's.
Yeah. I'll tell you another one I do like, and I know you won't like, Shelley. KFC. I love KFC.
Well, before I went veggie, like as a kid, I did like KFC. I liked the coating and everything.
Apparently the bean burger's pretty nice. Not that they've started doing it again yet. They're still on limited venues, aren't they, everywhere? But yeah, apparently the bean burger's nice. Sorry, I just lost the chat.
Yeah, Domino's are still on limited menu. And you're like, why? Like, there was like they couldn't have tuna or something once. So why can't you get tuna? Like,
yeah, I guess. I'll tell you what really knocked Sophie off because she's a pescatarian, so she eats fish still.
Yeah,
we went to McDonald's and she loves the veggie burgers if we go there. And I had them the first time we went there, just after lockdown when they first reopened. And then we went there again a few months later, and they're taking the veggie burgers off the menu. So I can't do them anymore at the moment.
Oh, crying out loud! I feel like some are using it as an excuse to just do easy options.
Yeah.
Which is going to get worse, isn't it? When if like Domino's are saying they can't put tuna on the pizzas, when it comes to next year. God knows.
Years ago, I used to work at McDonald's, and it's one person that does the chicken with the vegetables with the fish stuff. So it doesn't take. It's not no social distancing tripe. It's not none of that. The reason why I can't do it because it's one person that works at that station.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I bet it's cost. It's probably better. I bet it is. Yeah. And they're just using it as an excuse right now. I bet there's less people going in, you see. So, South London Greg's is on limited menu. No Tottenham cake. Tottenham cake. What's Tottenham cake?
Isn't that the white one with the pink icing with coconut on top? Isn't that Tottenham? You know, it's like Victoria Sponge. It's like it's like sponge cake in squares.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah,
that's too dry for me. I need things like inject
cream, chocolate, caramel, something in it,
goo, some extra goo, shake the goo on.
Yeah.
See, that's just something that I'm having delivered. It said Hermes, so I got excited. I have like a mountain on my doorstep now, and my lady is usually so good. This is the third day she hasn't been. Like, this is getting ridiculous. 3 days. Like, a couple of days, fine. I know it's busy.
Positive, do you?
You what?
Could have had a positive test, or a family member could have done.
Well, last time when she didn't come for a couple of days, and then a guy turned up, and I was like, "Where's my lady?" And she'd had a bereavement, and someone else was, fair enough. She said, "Oh, I will tell him to come though next time." I said, "Well, no, a couple of days I can cope with that. 3 days, like they should send somebody else." Yeah,
I had that. My Hermes woman. I mean, she's brilliant, and she, but she had, when was it, last weekend off, and she never came on the Friday for the parcels because Sophie was not last weekend, the weekend before, when Sophie was off school for the whole week. Never came on the Friday, never came on the Saturday. Some bloke came on the Saturday and dropped a parcel off, and I said, "Oh, you collected any?" He went, "No, I've not got any on my system."
Yeah, I've done that.
Thanks, mate. Thanks, mate. They're booked. I can show you they're booked.
Yeah.
And then Sunday, obviously they don't deliver on Sundays. On Monday, I was like, you know what, I've got to run these to the parcel shop because otherwise it's going to be really late. So I ended up running them to the parcel shop.
What you're trying to avoid by doing the doorstep?
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid going out altogether, to be honest, at the moment, because it's not nice around here at the moment.
Yeah, see, it's not. I mean, it's probably all right down at our parcel shop, but and it's great with the half price on eBay, but half of it's stuff that I paid for through Hermes for courier collection as well. Extra.
Yeah.
So, bit evening, Indy. We should have had you on I. Have we had I? I can't. Yeah.
So, I'll tell you the difference, right? It's because what I've been doing also, other than on a Monday, because I normally have quite a few on a Monday, other than on a Monday, if it's all mainly letterbox stuff, or it's going Hermes, like the kilo bundles, they're going Hermes because it's £1.40. Or it's small parcel. And I might have 1-2 of them a day, the small parcel ones, like I can't ram in the letterbox. I'm getting Royal Mail to pick them up because they do the collection service now as well, don't they?
Yeah, I haven't. Is it good?
Well, yesterday I found it really good. It's just the postwoman. She just picks them up from me. Yesterday I had one booked in. And she's like, "I've not got anything down for you to collect from you." She went, "I'll take it." She went, "It's no bother anyway." I was like, "Oh, no, I'll show you. I'll pay for it. So he went, "No, it's all right. I'll just take it anyway. It's not a bother." She went, "The system's probably glitched." Difference. The difference. Weighing up the difference.
Yeah.
But then it is another 72 on top of £2.95. But
70s. Yeah. So that's similar to Herpes collection, isn't it?
It's pretty similar to Hermes collection when they're not doing the offers on Packlink. Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah, because I'm like Wayne. Obviously, the large letters go in the post box, and the little nexus go in the post box. But I do quite a lot of 1 to 2s, 2 to 5 kilos. I do a lot of those. Julie, Royal Mail can't get their parcels out due to social distancing.
I've been getting them.
I heard this, but then this is the thing, isn't it? You can. I send it second class, and it's there the next day, and then I think it just depends where it's got to go through in the country and who's been able to come to work that day.
And the thing is, what you've got to remember as well, like if you're buying anything, because it's on a local Facebook group, someone's ranting because something hadn't arrived and they'd ordered it a week before and it hasn't arrived yet. Royal Mail are rubbish, blah, blah, blah. Then someone piped up saying, "Oh, Hermes rubbish, blah, blah, blah." Another one saying DPD are rubbish, blah, blah, blah. And I explained very politely in the thread that was going on that you do realise there's a pandemic going on. It's Q4.
Yeah.
They aren't able to hire more staff because they've got to be concentrating on social distancing. So there's nothing else they can. The staff they normally hire normally go into the sorting offices and that. Well, they can't go in there because they haven't got the room. So just be patient, will you?
Yeah. Well, I had somebody bought a ring bundle, and it was well late, and the tracking just didn't move. I said, "Let's give it next week, see if the tracking moves," and nothing happened. I said, "Right, I put another lot on. Do you want those or just want a refund? And so just refunded. And I thought, should I? I said, I'm not even going to bother to say, like, obviously, if it turns out, I'll just refund. That's it. That's the end of it. And then she did contact me this week. She said, oh, I've got a note from Hermes saying that they're going to be delivering my parcel. So how can I pay you? I was like,
oh, bless.
Really lovely. I said, look, wait till you get it. Get it, open it, make sure it's all right, because it could have been a steamroller. But yeah, she paid me still, so I was really chuffed with that. Honest onions out there.
Yeah, I had that once before when I was doing the craft supplies on eBay. Someone ordered a few bits and it went missing, and I just resent it out to them. And then it wasn't that far away. It was Dover, which is just the other side of Kent. And then about 3 weeks later, I had this like payment going to PayPal. I'm like, what the frick is this? And I checked, and he'd emailed me, because this is when they could see your email addresses, etc. He emailed me, and he said, oh, it arrived eventually, so there, I paid you. Thank you so much. Now I've got double. It's great. I'm like,
yeah.
Well, I could have walked it there faster than the Royal Mail.
Yeah.
You do get. There are some good ones out there. There are some good people out there.
Yeah, there are. Who am I? Yeah, I had somebody. I've had it with eBay. I've really had it, honestly. Fees, they're so greedy. I'm just running it right down. I've still got my Insta crew. I'm still like getting stuff for them, but I'm already down to 140 odd listings anyway. So
greedy. I've just worked out the accounts. I don't know what you're on about. I don't think they're greedy at all. A whole 0.5% I'm saving now from the greedy.
I'm shocked you actually say. What are you saving on? Because jewellery went up.
Don't know. I think it's because my prices are higher. All I've done is I worked out a percentage from my sales in May. That's right, May. And then I worked out a percentage from last month. Like, so I added up all fees, PayPal and eBay fees, and then worked out the percentage of what was fees to turnover, and I've done the same for November.
Jewellery went up.
0.5%.
Some things I think went down, but also, it depends what price you've sold at as well, because that's why a lot of the lower price stuff, you're like, oh my God, as well, especially as well, if this is a thing, like I'm finding some stuff just doesn't get seen unless I promote it. It does not get seen. And then you have to be careful. You could literally wipe out any profit because, I suggested.
And I think, I don't know about you, I'm a real shop stalker. So if I'm say, you know, like when you're looking up something to sell, right? And you find something, you're like, and you only sold it for that. That's it. I am on their account. I'm checking to see what they're selling, checking to see how much they've sold it for. And some of them, they're turning it over, but for like $2.99, $3.99 with free shipping. I'm like, how can you make money?
Yeah.
You know, and it's not enough of it to be thinking, you know, when you look at their solds, you think that's not enough. I mean, I know eBay doesn't show all your solds, because if you look at mine, they're dire, but it doesn't show hardly any of my jewellery bundles I sell, etc. But you look at them and it's like, you can't be making any money doing that. You know, once you take off all the fees and the postage.
Do you think it's just that some people are stupid? And they don't.
I think people are desperate. I think some people are desperate, to be honest.
Well, and I feel like eBay they're taking advantage, because to take in-house the managed payments.
Yeah.
I actually thought we would get a bit of, it's all in-house, it'd be a bit of a saving. No, they haven't passed anything on. And when you get one of those, 1,000 listings free a month. Only in a really area that, I mean, it doesn't apply to you, obviously. And you're like, crying out loud, you know. I looked at eBay, and it annoys me. It really annoys me, some of it, to be honest. You look at it like you said with the managed payments, it's just another way to get money. The only thing they can do now is put fees up. That's all they can do from now on, is put fees up, put fees up, put fees up. They've gone, how can we make more money? We'll see how we can get it from the sellers. That's always what they've done. And I'm really just this having to promote to even get anywhere. And you sometimes you think, oh, you're right, I'll do that. And then you're like, hang on, after something's sold, you're like, so I paid this for this, this for this. It cost me this much. Like, my God, eBay are making more out of this than I am.
I turned my promotions off for 2 weeks back in October, and I might as well just shut my shop.
Yeah,
I might as well shut it because they just didn't show anything.
Yeah, I've gone with, because I've got a lot of cross stitch still, well, relatively. And I've gone looking. I thought, right, I'll go and look for some of the big brand cross stitch I've got. If I can't even find my own listings, there's no hope. So I'm just like, I've put loads on auction, 99p start. I've got offers, and I had somebody message me like £1.50 each, like free shipping on loads. And so I messaged her, and I looked at her account, like, yeah, she's a reseller. And I messaged and said, look, I paid, £5 for most of these. So even if I sell at 5, I'm going to lose a bit of money, but that's kind of what I've got to aim for. But that would still leave room for another reseller, as long as you're happy to sit on them. And she said, oh, good luck then, but I'll just ignore all my offers. I'm like, okay, I'll just go into your 20 offers now.
And the thing is, I don't know about you, right? I have been getting ridiculous offers. I mean, to the point of things I've got on for like 50, 60 quid. They're offering me £2. I'm like, you might as well just jog on, mate. Just go away. Just go away. Go someone else. There's other people out there that are willing to sell things at that price, but not me, mate.
It's mental, not?
Yeah. It does make me wonder whether there are people out there that are accepting such lowball offers for them to be. I mean, I had 3 days this week where that's all that I got offer-wise. I mean, I was sending out offers, and obviously I was getting sales. But, all the only offers I were getting were such lowball offers. I started saying, do people actually accept these offers? Because, for them to keep sending these kind of offers.
Again, though, it could be
crazy.
Stupid people. You just think if they send out enough, one might accept. But, yeah, I'm kind of.
Well, normally what I do is when they do that, so I had something on for 25 and they offered me £2. Yeah, when I had something on for 25 quid, someone sent me an offer for £2. I sent them back a counter offer of 23 quid saying, I'm really sorry, you must have been mistaken. I have to take £2 off your item.
Yeah, is that what you meant? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you keep glitching.
I'm glitching. You're lagging.
Hello.
Yeah, you're laggy. You're leggy.
Hello. You keep going in and out.
I'm here.
Yeah, I don't know if it's my internet. Yeah, you're lagging. Right, let me come out and come back in.
Okay.
Won't be a minute.
Hi, Lee. Yes, people are stupid. What's that phrase? They voted for Hitler. People are stupid. Julie, I've been waiting 2 weeks for things to get here, but I don't think 50,000 more parcels from last year that need. Oh, but I think there's 50,000 more parcels from last year that need to be delivered. Well, there was that documentary, wasn't there, where they actually went to an auction house and there were a load of Hermes parcels there with people's addresses on, that the senders' addresses that they could have returned them to, but they were being auctioned off. And obviously, as we all know, I know some people, I don't know how some people managed to claim. Somebody did send me a telephone number and that said, oh, the wait time's half an hour at the moment though. I'm like, yeah, I just cover damages myself or lost parcels. I just refund them myself. I don't even bother trying to claim anymore because it is my blood ends up boiling. It's not worth it. Karen's struggling to get back in. Yeah, because that message I had earlier, that was M&S. Amazing Hermes then. I was quite surprised how long that's taken to get here. Oh, they're going to attempt delivery between 7 and 9 today. Well, that'd be interesting. What did they take Parcel Mountain off the doorstep? Colo, I set up auto reject for anything lower than I'm willing to accept. I did that once. I tried to do it in bulk and it just didn't do it. Just couldn't cope with it. I mean, like when you've got, I think Karen's on about 1,800 listings and it won't accept it in bulk and you will go in each one individually, then you kind of get a bit bored of it. So yeah, I have 3 lost claims now. It's so stressful, too stressful. Yeah, like somebody was saying, the hoops they make you jump through. and it's outrageous. I feel like it is a scandal, and it will be uncovered sometime. You know, when I've gone in and it says parcel damage beyond repair or something, like, surely at this point there should just be a button to say, yes, I'd like to claim. Who are you, the sender or the, you know, recipient? I'm this. You should just be able to do it, or you should be able to do it through eBay. Same with Packlink. I found them just as bad. And you ring eBay and they go, oh no, you got a code, blah, blah, blah. As I'm like, right, okay, I've done this enough times now where I've every now and again I think, no, I'm going to try again. This isn't right, and then I'm nah. So when I do my bundles through Insta, I'll just say I do bundles up to 50 quid because I'm covering it myself. If it goes missing, I just refund you straight away. Oh, can I just read loading? India sent a parcel with Hermes yesterday and was delivered today. Wow. Others go into black hole. I really don't know what's going on with, but I mean, like my Hermes lady, I mean, she's fabulous. You know, like Karen said, maybe something's happened, but then, you know, Hermes really should send somebody else within, you know, 3 days. That's freaking ridiculous. Kayla, I had a blinder this morning. I took the day off, got my hair cut, and on the walk back to the car, I ignored my sourcing van and went to 3 charity shops. The voice, haul? Are you doing a haul? Oh no, I went to my Chaz's the other day again, my locals. A big fat cross again, just, which is when I put a little note on Facebook, and fingers crossed I'm meeting somebody in Iceland car park next week. Yeah, and who, by the sound of it, she said, I've got so much, I'm being overwhelmed. I'm like, that sounds like it's for me. So hopefully that will go ahead. Because even though I've had Jewelry Mountain, it's kind of it's a comfort blanket, isn't it? And as it gets lower and lower, I'm like, oh God, I need stock. Yeah, so have we got any more Ks? I might give you my Ls, as I'm not going to be on tomorrow or Sunday. So give me your Ks or Ls or Ms. KLM. It's a flight company, isn't it? So my Ls are OFS, League of Gentlemen, Hello Dave, Merry Christmas Dave, loungewear, I pretty much live in. It's so brilliant for me that loungewear is now acceptable. Very autumnal, all the leaves change in colour, love that. And Lindt chocolate, in fact, 1, 2, 3, that's only 4 there, but I'll make up for it on my M's. Yeah, Kirsten, I think like we were doing things like Jay and people going jewelry. I'm like, how could I not have thought of jewelry as a favourite thing for Jay? I think where we went wrong is we should have, and this is what I did last night, is I wrote my letters out and thought, when I think of one, I can just add it. I like my nan now. I can just add it. And I'll give you my M's as well. Has everybody got a tipple? What are you drinking? Tell me if you have. Kayla, I picked up another Ralph Lauren Southwestern style chunky neck cardi for $9.50. The last 2 I've sold 200 and 205. Love a low. So how much does Vicky manage to pull off of you in terms of stock? Is there Ralph Lauren? Is that a man's cardi? And would it be something you'd want as well? Because I find that as well, that, I mean, like this bracelet, I wouldn't have ever gone out and just bought myself, you know, that. But as it came out of a job lot, this place, Kirsten T, still in the shop till 7. Are you getting any business in early evening, like when people finish work? Hopefully, because that's, I know it was Friday today, isn't it? There's a shopping evening on in Caversham. Rebecca, during lockdown, I found some very good deals. I found suspiciously good items within a job lot, including a Tiffany silver heart charm and a gold ring like a wedding one. Just really check your Tiffany. It should be, should be silver. Hello.
Hello, I'm back.
Make sure, do your magnet test and look at the stamp 95 and, test it if you can, because there's a lot of fakes. Like same with your wedding ring. Oh, nice, Kirsten. My friend just texted me to say she's on her way with G&T. That's lovely. That's a good friend there. Oh, you're in the lounge. Where is the rest of the gang then? So Castle at work.
Yeah, Carl's at work. Scott's gone in the bedroom because he's watching Kill Count. And Sophie's up the other end on Minecraft. Yeah, waiting.
Hello.
So, yeah, she's playing Minecraft. Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah.
Here, but
Go and put the kids' presents at one point.
Was that a squeal for the presents?
Yeah, that's Sophie.
Oh.
I've just had an INR open. Oh, great. Love it. I don't know how I sent it. I'm sure it would have been tracked. Maybe not. What day was it? 30th of November. Oh, well, it's basically you've just received it and now you're going to say it's not arrived. Okay.
Well, is it Royal Mail? Because I always use the line now. Oh well, fortunately I printed the label through eBay as the barcode, so if I ask them to investigate, they will be able to see where they last scanned it. And then so many I've just never heard from again. So
yeah, no, they've opened a case. So
yeah, but even through a case, when I use that line, they often I just never hear from them again. And it always, I've just had one closed today where it said nothing's happened on this for 21 days. And it was in their court because I used that line and they just never came back to me. So clearly trying it on.
I'm sure I would have sent it tracked. I send most things tracked now. So I don't know. Who knows? Even though it costs more, I send most of them tracked because the amount of them that do, that turn around and say, oh, it's not arrived somewhere.
I would, that line works for me. What are people coming up? Kristen Davis lemon cake. That's L's. Oh yeah, I love L's.
Oh, for L's. We're going on 12 now.
I said I did K's and L's because I haven't done my M's yet because I'm not on tomorrow or Sunday. So you've got any M's? It's a free for all.
I've got L's now, haven't I?
Indy, Morrissey of me, marriage. Oh, that's sweet. Marriage is one of your favourite things. I don't think anyone say that. I put Tom under things because he said, "Oh, that's nice that you put that." That's what I had to because I put more than Connie. I said, "Well, it'd be a bit one of my favourite things, really, but I don't know if I'd actually say marriage itself." It's a challenge. It's like, yeah, it's a challenge.
It's not a walk in the park, is it?
No, it does. You have to work at it. It's a weird thing. It's unnatural to try and stick two people in a close environment and expect them not to get on your tits sometimes. On your nerves, rather, I mean.
Yes.
Cola's one of the man's car. Oh, yeah, Cola's been to the Chazzers, breaking his sourcing ban. Oh, too big for me. Vicky does well. She gets first dibs on clothing. Sometimes I have to hide items in a size star when I come home with a haul. I bet you do. Hi, Daisy. Happy Christmas. Sam, lady's just back from 160-mile round trip. Freaking heck. Do you want to pop in, Sam? Or are you too tired? I'll try and send you the link if I can. Let me look. I don't normally talk to me about that one. You are?
Elizabeth Durkin said, "Shelley, look out for 19 Crimes Wine. It has an interactive label, so you download the app and get the story. It's cool." My friend was telling me about that. It's red wine again, so you ain't going to get into that. Yeah.
Right. That's in case you feel the need, Sam. Cola's having a coffee, but have a cold beer in the fridge. You need something warming in this with a cola. Get that port out.
Look, this is what I'm saying. I drink like a fish. It's nearly all gone.
Get another one.
No.
Wine. Yeah, that sounds interesting. It's interesting.
Yeah, tell me about that. I think it's got in Sainsbury's. So it's not like it's hard to get, if that makes sense.
Yeah, not well, because mostly we, buy from Lathwaite. So, but when Tesco's have that 25% off, then that's such a good deal that we get it from there. Okay. Yeah, look into that. Sam knackered, just trying to sort tea out. Thank you. Yeah, fair enough. Wow. Well, yeah, you've got right into the auction, Sam. And it's quite interesting. There is a quite local one here, but I don't know. It's like CBA. When you've got enough stuff to think about, it's even getting your head around something new. It's tricky, isn't it?
To be honest, I'm such a lazy man. I can get so much delivered to my doorstep. I don't want to go and get it from an auction house.
Yeah. Well, do you still watch Chris, Daily Refinement? Oh, hello, Princess.
Yeah, she's here. She's trying to attack the cats. She's being restrained at the moment.
Well, she looks sort of fairly big on you, but also at the same time, she's like, oh, poor me.
She's about 14 kilos now. Not no poor little her now, is there?
Well, she looks like that. Like, oh, the cats. You know what they're like.
Yeah, but she barks at them, then they scratch at her, and she comes running and trying to jump on my lap.
Sam's got a YouTube haul coming out on our auction haul. Hello, Global Thrifters. Is this Emily and Jack, or Emily or Jack? Evening, Karen. Yeah, what was it Maud said once? Our neighbours, Pat and Morris, she came in and said, I just said hello to one of Pat or Morris. She didn't know which one it was she'd said hello to. One of Pat or Morris.
I can't suss out their names because their names are like...
Yeah, because Pat...
Oh, I see. Pat could be a man or a woman. You know now, though, don't you?
Yeah.
It's hello to one of Pat or Morris.
Well, the thing is, it's funny, isn't it? Because I've had it before, and it's like, I haven't seen him in ages. This person knows me. This person knows me, and they talk to me, and it got beyond the point of where I could say, really sorry, I've forgotten your name.
No, it's too embarrassing, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, at what point does it stop? Does it go from you can ask them their name to it's actually really embarrassing?
Well, yeah. Well, I know a lady. Well, I know her as Eve, and I know her as in my phone, she's literally called Jewelry Eve, because I used to sell on jewelry to her when I was getting it for the charity, and then I was at the car boot, and I heard people calling her Sandra, and I was like, oh Christ, I've been calling her Eve all this time. So in the end, I had to say, I'm so sorry, I've been calling you Eve. And she said, oh, no, that's one of the names I go by. I was like, oh, right, okay. I'm confused.
Oh.
And, of course, they know all your names and stuff, which makes it even more embarrassing.
Yeah, it makes it more embarrassing, doesn't it?
Yeah. As Emily typing, just popped you on whilst working on so both listening, cool. Hope you're both well. Oh, I am. It's been nice that Karen could pop on because I was laying in my pit, debating life and what I'm doing. And
I've been in my pit all day. I've been in my pit all day working. I've been laying in bed all day working. Well, not all day working, but I've been laying in bed all day.
Yeah, that's nice. That's just snuggly. But I had a sleep, and then I was just laying there to say, oh, should I go on the tube then, or have another vlog?
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Well, right, I'm going to go, Shelley, because he's on his way home. I better make him a coffee, and I need more wine. No, you see, you've started me. I'm going to be drunk by the end of the night. I'll be sending you random messages that like.
Oh, thanks for coming on. It's really nice to see you.
I'll speak to you later. Right,
yeah,
bye.
See you later.
Bye.
Oh, that was really nice. I was literally like, oh God, well, it's me. And I said, right. She said, even though I have to lock myself in the bedroom, I'm gonna get a glass of wine. I'm coming on. Kayla, I bumped into a work colleague in Sainsbury's that I've not seen since lockdown. Even when he took off his mask, I didn't recognise him at first. He's grown a bushy beard. Yeah, Tom was talking to somebody in Caversham, and he had the maddest. He had curly hair, but it was out here. And he looked like the guy from Back to the Future. It was just all like this. And he's saying, yeah, my wife keeps saying it's got to go. He said, well, I haven't known it like this for like 25 years. And he said, maybe 35 years. He said, I'm kind of like it. He just looked mad. Yeah. Oh, right. I will wrap this up. Oh, no, I think I didn't do my... Right, how far did we get? I did K's and L's. I'm going to get M's done because I'm not in. I'm not in on Saturday or Sunday. But one question as well. Karen watched Notting Hill on Netflix this afternoon. Haven't watched it in years. Still good. Yeah, that's quite a Christmassy film as well, isn't it? I used to work in Notting Hill for a bit as a care manager. Oh my God, that was so many lives ago. Where were we living? East Acton, we were living.
You haven't lived several lives.
I feel like I've lived several lives.
But you haven't. You're stuck with us, and you've been with us for this one life that you're only ever.
Now I have many more lives before you came along, couldn't it?
No.
They were all very interesting.
No. You have one life.
Yes, so my M's, and then I've got a question for you. I think I had loads of M's. So my first thought, I better say my first thought was Maud. And my second thought was mulled wine.
So your first thought was mulled wine?
No, it wasn't. It was Maud. My second thought was mulled wine. Malt brown. I love malt brown. Just the smell's just so nice. Mixer cans in the summer. Malibu mixed cans in particular, but mixed cans. I just love them. Go camping. Like a little.
Oh God!
Don't even say it.
Okay.
Well, you can if you want. Well, what are you going to say? No, do not say that.
Say what? I'm not going to say about. No.
Yeah, don't be saying.
I won't say that.
The trouble is, even with. I remember thinking, right, I can't drink more than this amount of Mexicans a night, can I? So if I take enough for 2 nights, so like, Mexicans, you don't get too drunk.
Just drinks them all in one night.
Drink the whole 2 nights worth in the first night. It was awful. I said, I can't even like leave some of them locked up in the car because I'll just go and unlock the car. And then a friend said, well, we could hide them in a field for you. But then but then we'll probably just see you in a field and they'll be like, oh, what's Shelley doing? Oh, she's hunting. She's hunting for Mexicans. Anyway, I like Mexicans. Muppets Christmas Carol, obviously. And mini versions, like mini magnums. And this is a thing for me, and I think for a lot of people, either mini, cute, snack size, or go large. Like the stuff in between is a bit boring. A bajala, cola, money. Oh, you love money. Monkeys, music. Oh, you love mashed potatoes. Mulled wine. Yeah, nice. I've always got some mulled wine here. Indy watched Gremlins last night. Absolute classic. Yeah. Is Gremlins having a bit of a revival? Is there another? They haven't done a film or something up there. I don't know what's good. They remastered it or something. Karen Darren is cooking tomorrow night and we're going to watch Home Alone. Oh, so rock and roll. But it's like a perfect evening, isn't it? There's no point. You don't have, this is what I've liked about lockdown. You don't have to pretend. You don't have to force yourself out somewhere when you don't want to. You can just say, I'm in my loungewear, I'm drinking mulled wine, we're watching Home Alone. Deal with it. It's, don't try and stop me. Yeah, global, I love it, yeah. Kirsten, drunk Shelley hunting for mixed cans. It would be, seriously, I would be out there.
You would.
The kids have got head torches. I'd have one of those on, you'd see the light going across.
No, you wouldn't though. I'd have to come stand with you and hold it for you. That's what I have to do in the portaloo. I have to stand up.
Enough information, thank you, Miss.
And shine it in whilst you're doing poo.
I don't do things like that anyway.
What do you
Not from this little princess bottom.
You do poos. No one does poos.
Could you can go now.
I can't.
Christine, marzipan. Oh, I don't like music. That's a good one. That's a very good one. I'm not into marzipan. Don't like almond flavoured things. I would like a roast almond. Thank you. Don't be flavouring stuff with almonds. Thank you. Oh, money moustache. I've heard of the money moustache for financial independence, early retirement. What?
Maltesers.
Maltesers. That's a good one as well. And the Malteser bunnies and all that stuff's got just a chunk of Malteser and it's got just the crunch in the middle of a load of chocolate. That's nice. Oh, I love mushrooms too, Christine, and nobody in the house likes mushrooms. It's really annoying. M&M's, not really into M&M's. Making stuff. Yeah, that's you, Christine. I don't really make anything apart from drinks or snacks. I don't make them, I pour them and I put them in bowls. That's my forte. I used to really like, what's his name? That does the money. Oh, I've forgotten his name. I met him at the airport. Well, he was on our flight. Martin Lewis. And I was like, it's Martin Lewis. He's like I love him. He's amazing. And Tom's like, oh no, you're not going to. Yeah, I said, I am. And I went and spoke to him like in the queue for passports. And he's like, yeah, he waited on the other side of passport control for me so that I could go and get a photo with him. And I thought, he's a superstar. Can't do cameras in the passport controller.
Took a selfie.
I tried to do it, and he was like, oh no, hang on, I don't think we can do a picture here.
And that was Dad.
Was it Dad that pointed that out?
Dad shouted, Shelley! You can't tell.
I don't care. Like, I'll probably never see him again, but he's like one of my idols. Because I used to do competitions a lot at that point. And oh yeah, I used to do loads of competitions the year that I wasn't working on Martin Lewis's website, and we won so much stuff. So he was like, as well, I used to watch him, every week on the telly, and he's like my idol. So I was like, there's no way I'm not going to go and say hello. And also, I thought, fair play to him. He says, do these things, save money. He was traveling on it was an EasyJet flight, and he was on board. So I'm like, fair play to you. Like, you're, doing what you preach. And also, if you're a bit famous, you're going to have to expect that some people might want to come and say hello to you if you're going to be out and about. Cola Whoop just sold an Armani jeans top, paid £1, sold 15. Lovely. That's an all right markup there. How much of that did eBay get? Do you do promoted listings, Cola? Do you use that promoted? Because you might not need to do with Armani. If you've got something where there's loads of it swimming around on eBay, just to get seen, otherwise you're on page 302 and no one ever sees your stuff and you're never going to sell it. Right, I did M's. Oh, right, yeah, the question. And then I will leave you to your Friday evening. Hello, Neil. Got distracted and clicked away. Fair enough. On 2 drinks at the moment. Mulled, no, not mulled. Red and Merlot and a Snowball. My last question to leave you with, and I would like you to respond to this in the comments down below. What are your plans for next year? Personal, eBay. I'm really, really interested. I love resolutions. I love goals. I love plans. I just love what people are planning to do. I find it really interesting.
I want to go on holiday.
Maud wants to go on holiday. I did have a chat with Dad about that. I said, if things do open up again, because we've got the double, if COVID clears up, then we've got the Brexit issue. So God knows what's going to be happening. We're trying to travel. But there's other things. Like, I'd quite happily, definitely go camping again in England. We've got a couple of festivals planned. Quite happy to do UK stuff and get away as much as possible. We like to do that. I am tempted to completely shut up shop in August because the summer is so horrific for me reselling that it does me in, and I'm tempted to just say, okay, I just forget about August, and then it will be less stressful and I can just do a lot of stuff with the family. Yeah, a lot of festivaling, hopefully. Yeah, we've already, because our wedding tickets were rolled over from this year, and we are going Rewind. Don't know about any others yet. Karen, oh yeah, see my parents and sisters. I really miss them. Has it been ages since you've seen them? Because you're close with your family, aren't you? Neil retirement. Nice.
I couldn't say the same.
All right, then. We'll leave that there. Indy, is Merlot with a snowball chaser in? No, it's I've got it in separate glasses. I'm not a total heathen. This was like my hors d'oeuvre, really, but then I got caught up with the Merlot. It's lovely. So Christmassy. Curly, yes, I promote on some items, but not all. Sometimes only 1%, but on some high value, higher margin items, I want to get in front of more eyes, up to 10%. But don't you think with the higher margin items, there tends to be less of them on eBay? And so that's sometimes what I do. If I've got something rarer, I've got some stuff I don't promote at all because it instantly attracts watchers. And if you go search for your stuff, you can see, well, where do I arrive on the first page naturally? And if it's something like an M&S necklace, page 302, you're never going to get seen unless you promote. If it's a Stella and Dot bracelet, I'm often right up there at the top naturally because there's less of it. Indeed, get my yoga classes back up and running. Have at least one holiday, visit my son in London, go to a festival too. Oh, yes. Neil Henley up north. Henley. It's only down the road from us, isn't it? Yeah, we've done when I was entering the competitions, actually. I mean, we've been to loads of rewinds just on day trips because it's only down the road, but we did one year win a weekend tickets, me and Tom, plus this snooze box day, and it was like a luxury, what they have at like motor racing and stuff. So there was like a little bathroom, telly and everything in there, electric. It was, when we arrived, they gave us like a glass of fizz. It was like real VIP treatment and tickets to a like open spa thing. Oh, it was amazing. Who was that? That was with some really dodgy wine as well. Black Tower, that was with, that won that. I won that. Debbie, hi, my plans are cutting down my job from 4 days to 2 days, buying a house to let out with my inheritance and spending more time reselling. Interesting. See, that's some nice life changes there. That's some lifestyle changes, which is something I keep thinking, I might work less or be less. I might just spend more time sourcing, but less time dealing with wits on eBay. Kind of promoted listing. It totally depends on the item. Sometimes I list and don't promote, and if views are low, I'll promote after a few. Yeah, I knew you'd be doing it sensibly anyway. Christine, I want to visit my brother in Edinburgh. Lovely. Tom really wants to go to the Fringe one year, but I think that's mental to try and go up to. Right. Okay. That's quite a long whatever this has been. Thanks again to Karen for joining us. That really put me up. I was really like in my pit going, I mean, will anybody even turn up? I was real like, woe is me. So yeah, it really put it when she said, oh, well, right, that's it, I'm coming on. I'm like, okay, I'll go and set a stream up. Yeah, so if you're watching this back, please let me know in your comments any plans for next year. I'm really interested. It really interests me. And I will see you. Have a lovely week, and I'll see you on Monday. Yeah, I'll definitely see you on Monday sometime with ends. And so if all I've got is nuts, take that how you will. Give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this. Subscribe if you aren't already. And hope I don't die. Oh, thanks, Karen. Nice to see you.